Hi YouTube, Daniel here, and today I wanted to showcase a new tool I've been working on recently, and it's already released. You can find the link in the description. I call this tool Lumen, your EVTX companion. Lumen is basically a toolkit that will ease your analysis of EVTX files from the Windows Event Viewer, and it has multiple useful models that can do the actual work. So you can upload an EVTX file or an attack sample, but I'm going to use the quick demo here. And quick demo is going to generate some random telemetry that we can work with. So there's quite a lot of features here. I'm going to go one by one. The first thing you probably need to do is to run the Sigma detection, because the Sigma insights will enrich other models that you will use later. So currently I support only Windows because it's for EVTX files. And in here you can choose which categories you want. So I'm going to leave all of them. And then you click on load rules. It's going to run the analysis, which is quite fast. I optimized the code heavily, and it's using WebAssembly for EVTX parsing, which is very fast. Right? It can very comfortably handle tens of thousands of lines of EVTX files. So in here you can see all of the Sigma detections that triggered against the supplied telemetry. You can open them and you can see why exactly it matched, right? There's a tooltip. But once we're done with that, we can move on to the other ones. So dashboard and metrics will display some basic statistics about your events. Process execution analysis will show you the top executed processes, names and numbers, locations, relationships, parent-child relationships, executions by users, and if applicable, it will also show you processes from suspicious locations. Next one is a threat timeline. And in here you can choose buckets, aggregation buckets, for your Sigma detection. So if you choose an hourly bucket, you can see all of the detections for a certain hour, right? And how many hits you have. If you open it, it's kind of the same thing. You can see exactly why it got detected. You can use filters. Everything is filterable. Next one, event correlation. This one I like probably the most. You have a storyline view and a chains view. Chains view, it's kind of like show you an execution chain, correlation chain, with events that got detected by Sigma and why, and which rule exactly triggered and why. So they're marked in red. So you can, it's much easier to see than the native event viewer, obviously. And storyline view, it's more like high-level overview of what happened. It's less technical. You see, it tells you this matched the rule, this matched the rule, and then PowerShell touched registry, which also matched rule. This is less in-depth than the chains view, and you can filter here, and you can set a limit on the minimum events that the chain needs to be displayed here. You can also export a report, HTML, Markdown, or JSON. You can select whatever you want here, and if you click preview, you're going to see exactly what you're going to get. This is a really nice ability, in my opinion, for triaging and basic usage. Obviously, if you need like to analyze a large amount of EVTX files and they're very heavy, you're not going to use this tool because it's completely web-based, right? It's client-side. There's a limit to how fast and optimized it can be, right? IOC extraction basically runs a various bunch of regex expressions to find IOCs. There's a virus total integration, but you have to set up the API key, which I don't have. You can also export. You can select which IOCs you want to see or not see. And you have the raw logs explorer, which is a filterable alternative to using certain tools, desktop-based tools. You can filter whatever you want here, which is also really nice. And then the most recent inclusion is the AI-powered analysis. Currently I support OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google Gemini. So for example, you have to configure your API key. First time, it's gonna tell you how to do it. If you click preview prompt, this is the system prompt, which tells the AI to act as a DFIR analyst. And what is being sent is basically your timeline, your Sigma events, and you're asking the AI to comment on those findings. So I recommend to choose 4,000 tokens initially, because the response is quite long. And then you can analyze with AI. It's gonna take a while. But once it's going to provide you with an answer, you can actually continue talking with it and ask follow-up questions. And obviously you can copy the text, you can export, you can clear. Right, so it's going to tell you everything that happened based on the system prompt. And you can ask it which 3 systems were compromised. And it's going to tell you, right? You can basically have a conversation with it. And the conversation history is reset on every session, unless you save your session, right? So you can save your session, and it's stored locally in your browser. And obviously, if you want to submit bugs or features, you can contact me with this information. But I'm going to upload a video soon about the recent Shai Hulud worm and how Lumen can assist with some of the detection challenges we have. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you can find some usage of this tool. And in the description, you're going to find a link to the tool and a Medium post I also published about it. So yeah, I hope I can be more active on YouTube and slowly provide useful content. So I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think. And until next time.